Hello, fifth graders. So we're going to begin our last lesson of topic 9, and it really just encompasses everything with dividing and fractions, and it's just solving problems using division. So this first problem, it says, Robert wants to use all of the ingredients listed in the table at the right to make trail mix. How many half-pound packages can he make? Well, he wants to use all of the ingredients. So what do you think we have to do with all of these first? Because the ingredients are dried apples, pecans, and raisins. We have to add all of them. So first, to find the total weight, okay, we need to add 2.5 plus 4 plus 1.5. And that brings us to, we do have to find common denominators. However, they are already common. So that's easy for us. We can just add the whole numbers. 4 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Add the fractions. You have a half plus a half is 1 whole. So 7 plus 1, it's 8 total pounds. Okay. Now we have 8 total pounds. We're trying to figure out how many half-pound packages. Well, what are we starting with? Are we dividing 8 pounds or are we dividing half-pound packages? We're dividing 8 pounds into how many half-pound packages. So how many halves are in 8? So again, we could model this drawing 8 holes and then dividing each hole into half, okay? Or we can do the KCF method, keep, change, flip, whichever one you would like to do. So I'll show you both. We have keep, change, flip, keep, change, flip, which is 2 over 1, or just 2. So it's 16 half-pound packages, okay? And if you counted all of these, you would also get 16 as well, okay? So solving problems using division, we're just using what we know we had to add first. So it was kind of a 2-step problem. So let's look at the next problem. It says, Sophia uses ½ pound of white flour to make 1 loaf of bread and a ½ pound of cake flour to make 1 cake, which shows how many cakes and loaves of bread Sophia can make with the amount of flour she has. Okay, so again, you are trying to figure out the white flour is right here, okay, and the cake flour, I'll actually do that in red, is right here, okay? So you're trying to see how many loaves of bread and cake she can make with these amounts. So you're trying to, for the white, okay, white flour for the loaves of bread, okay, you have 2 pounds. So you're trying to see out of 2 pounds how many half-pound cakes or breads you can make. So it would be 2 pounds. That's what we're starting with. And we're seeing how many half pounds we can get out of that. Okay. And for the cake, what are we starting with for the cake? Well, we have 3 pounds for the cake. And we're trying to figure out how many 1/4 pound cakes we can get out of it. So solve these two. What would 2 divided by half be? Well, we can do keep, change, flip. So 2 times 2, which is 4 loaves. Okay. What would 3 divided by 1/4 be? Well, again, we could do keep, change, flip, which would be 3 times 4, which is 12 cakes. Okay, so all we were doing was how many half-pound loaves of bread can we get out of 2 pounds of flour? How many 1/4 pound loaves of bread can we get out of 3 pounds of, or loaf of cake, I'm sorry, can we get out of 3 cakes? Okay, so again, for both of these, you were starting with the whole number because that's what we had. And we were trying to figure out how many fractional amounts you can get out of that. So you can get 4 loaves and 12 cakes. All right, so what you are going to start today is your topic 9 review. So you're going to have today to work on the review. You're going to have tomorrow to work on the review. And then on Friday, you are going to have your topic 9 test. All right. So if you do have any questions while completing the review, please let me know. Okay. If the review tells you to model it, model it. Okay. If the review tells you to solve it any way you want, solve it any way you want. But I am going to ask that if it says to model, model. If it says to show your work, make sure you send me a picture of your work. And what we're going to do on Thursday at our Google Meet, if you have any questions when you start the review, you can ask any of those questions during that time. All right. Have a wonderful day, 5th grade, and email me if you have any questions. Bye.